What's going on, everyone? Today, I wanted to talk about my personal favorite of the season so far. We've got, so many great things in the lineup this season for fall 2022. Got Chainsaw Man. We've got Spy Family Part 2, or Core 2. We've got DIY. We got Reincarnated as a Sword, which totally shocked me. I didn't think it was going to be any good. I thought it was going to be another isekai that just washed off. But of course, it's like Reincarnated as a Skeleton or Reincarnated as a Slime. I'm more than impressed with them. So I'll give them credit for that. But this one right here, in my opinion, has to be the best of this season. And that's, Chainsaw Man, obviously, and all those guys are up there. But for my taste and preference, I have to put More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers as number one for the fall slot. I didn't expect this to come from this. I'm usually kind of a sucker for rom-com, comedy-esque, non-serious vibes, but still passive, or not passive, but motive enough to actually continue and drive the story along as well. And this one, did that. And it was more than a slice of life. And we're only on week 4, obviously. We're about a third of the way through the season. And that's why I decided to make this video, because I wanted to at least get a chunk of the season out before I made my opinions on everything. And now, I will still say, there's a lot of hidden gems this season too. Like, honestly, I want to say 1920 this season. Most of them are fire. I want to watch everyone the moment they air. Even Peter Grill season 2. And Peter Grill is Peter Grill. Like, let's be honest, there's nothing superior about Peter Grill. But it's freaking great. But this one was like, I didn't know what to expect. It was from a studio. I want to say Studio Mother. And they have, nothing under their belt. I want to say one other anime or movie, and I don't believe I watched it. And so we didn't know what to expect. The visuals look great from the trailer, but oh my gosh, they're stunning. It's got stunning visuals. They really work on the highlights and the pastel colors to go along with everything in the series. And the plot itself is so you've got this school, and in high school, I think I'm gonna say they're seniors. You have to get paired with somebody from your class and live in the same studio as them. Obviously, you have 2 separate rooms in the studio, but you have to actually do things like a married couple to prepare for life once you get down that road. And your MC is this kind of I'd say weeaboo boy. He's got his Sega portable, and I'll bring us back maybe in a little bit, maybe not. But they make so many references in their shows to games. And this week's episode, they had a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. And I thought it was clever as hell. But they kind of go along this lines of he likes this girl as a childhood friend and gets paired with the popular girl who likes the popular guy. Just kind of the basic cliche thing. And while they're doing that, he kind of along the path and the way he plays that game on his Sega port, and it's like a JRPG kind of game that kind of whenever something serious kind of happens in the game, it kind of reflects off of that, which I find kind of creative and original. And now it's not exactly creative and original, but I really like it. So they pair up, and the main MC pairs up with the popular pink hair girl, and the girl that he's interested in as a child ends up getting paired with the popular guy. And we find out that if they get all A's, or through this grading process, they get A's, they get to be, they get switch partners. Now, they want to switch and try to get that going, but the more they kind of stick together, the more they're starting to fall in love with each other. And it's freaking amazing. Not only that, but we also have the MC's best friend, who's kind of the comic relief that does all the stupid skits and everything that really adds to the fire and the detail of it. And the characters are lovable. Oh my gosh, it's definitely lewd, but it's not etchy lewd. It's lewd enough where it kind of gets you going, but the plot also drives you, and you feel for him, and you want him to fall in love with this girl. Now, the the original girl that he likes as a childhood friend, we find out that he thought he didn't have a chance with, because when they were in middle school, she was leaving schools, and he was going to ask her out that day, and she pretty much did oh, we're going to be friends forever, right? And Go figure, he takes it like the literal way that she doesn't want to date him or anything. It was like a misconstruction, and then that just all goes down, and this is what happens. And so far, episode 4, MC and Pink and Girl find more and more in love with each other, even in as much denial as they are in. I'm really excited to see where this goes, and I hope it does. I know it has a little bit of hype right now, but I hope it does get more hype, because I am a Chainsaw Man fan and everything else this season. But this one, like, I look forward to every single Sunday. It has so much going for it, and I really hope that the ending's amazing, because we had, like, last couple seasons, like, we had a couple of cuckoos, which reminded me of Nisekoi, just, like, terribly, terribly done. And it just hasn't really been anything to this caliber of this genre in the last couple of years, and now I'm really excited. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and if please go check that out. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it if you haven't checked it out, that is. So there's that, and I guess we'll see you in the next video. So with that being said, peace.